An edible mandala, Linda?
It's a fancy word for making a centerpiece. Mandala means center or circle, and it's just a nice way to take all the bounty of your edible flowers and the rainbow of colors too, and turn it into not only an edible dish for your guests, especially if it's like a big barbecue, you can't fit enough in a small bowl. So this allows you to do it as a larger one and also just use it when you start the meal as your flower arrangement, but they're edible.
Right on. Okay, so what are we going to start with first?
Usually we start first with a green background, just so that this is covered just like you would any other dish. And this is kale. And we're just going to lay it flat, and it just allows us to have a nice green background. That's it. And then we can layer the salad on top of that.
Okay.
There's the last one. Now we actually put the edible greens in, some of the common ones you would have in your garden. This is lemon thyme, and you just strip the little flowers off. This is French sorrel. I have beside you both garlic chives with the white flowers and some regular chives. So what you do first is we just gently tease out the flowers because they have a stronger, harder stem, and you nip the flowers off while you cut those with scissors. That's golden oregano, and that one is a nice mild oregano to use in salads. You could add lettuce at this time too. You can add a bit of flat leaf parsley as well. Mainly though, it's any of the greens. That's your regular oregano that you use for pizza. You can even put in a touch of mint for freshness, especially if it's a hot summer day. The last thing I have over there for greens for you is some nasturtium leaves. These have sort of a peppery taste to them. So there's our base. Of course, we can't leave out basil, but this is for taste now. But I think it's especially dramatic when you do it for large numbers of people. You can really show off what you grew in your garden and then eat it. And now we can add a little dabble of color to the center. There's some yellow and orange calendula right there. And these ones, because they have a large center to them that's resinous, you just hold the center and you pick the petals off and just sprinkle them almost like flower confetti. I can do the same thing by adding this handful of borage. If you didn't have borage, you could use cornflower instead. We also have some of these roses. Same thing, the pollen center you don't want to include, so you just pull the petals off.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
That's the base there. You could also add in a bit of tarragon just simply for flavor and a small delicate green. Now we'll create the centerpiece. Where you've got the orange circle going that way, I'll get you to do a yellow circle going this way. Next, I have these little tiny tomatoes that I got the seed from England called currant tomatoes. And because they're bite-sized, we can just sprinkle them around here. And then we can take these decorative sprigs, and although there's green ones on here, if you can just tuck them around the edge, they'll just hang over the edge decoratively. This is an edible leaf that tastes like coriander. And these are tuberous begonias. And then you can even add special little touches.
This would be a very beautiful piece for a special occasion.